Hi guys, I just wanted to do a very quick update, though I know that generally doesn't end up being the case, but I'm going to try and keep this as short as possible. Um, Basically, I'm going to be getting a few upgrades over the next while, probably over the next 2 months, something like that. Um, the first and probably one of the most important at the moment is the microphone. I'm currently only using a headset, so the quality isn't very good, and I end up having to put the volume up quite loud, which means that you hear kind of crackling, and sometimes it just sort of boom, boom, sort of goes like that, which it lowers the quality of the videos. So I've been looking at condenser microphones, and I'm going to end up getting one of them. Next up is basically my video editor is quite out of date. Um, I'm using Power Director 12. They're currently at Power Director 14 now, so I'm hoping to get the Power Director 14 sometime in the near future as well. And on top of that, it comes with a load of other things like audio editing and all these different effects that this one doesn't have, which will really help when it comes to editing the videos. And not only that, it's also faster, and it should allow me to do higher resolutions and basically higher frame rates, things like that, that this one doesn't allow me to do. I have a new graphics card on the way as well, which should hopefully also help with video editing. It'll allow me to basically, again, higher resolutions and using different formats that I can't use now. It's about 2 generations ahead of the one that I have, so it is pretty powerful. It's not by any means maximum brand new graphics card, but it is definitely it is 2 generations ahead of what I have. So it's definitely much more powerful. The last thing I want to talk about is that it's not just here on my channel that I do reviews or talk about games. I haven't talked about this before here anyway, but I do write on a website called GameSkinny as well, and I cover quite a few different games. Um, I'm fortunate enough to get the opportunity to preview upcoming indie games along with reviewing upcoming indie games. Um, like last week, I had the opportunity to play and review the new release Tadpole Treble, and before that it was um, in case of emergency. What was it? In case of emergency, release Raptor, and before that it was Avedon 3, The Warborn, which is out tomorrow actually. And along with that, I also review games that wouldn't necessarily fit into the criteria for Indie Watch and Retro Watch as well. Like, for example, I'm currently doing a review on the 2013 Shadow Warrior reboot in anticipation for the new one coming out next month. And on top of that, I also review other games that wouldn't quite fit into, which are near getting into Indie Watch but not quite there. Like, I've been reviewing the entire Alien Shooter and Zombie Shooter series, which you'll find on GameSkinny as well. And on top of that, I sometimes do news articles, I do op-eds, which are opinion articles, and I do a number of different things on there. I'll post up the link in the annotation here, which should pop up somewhere in the video here. I have a Twitter set up, but I don't, not 100%. I still have to do a few things to it and actually start using it. But once that's set up, I'm going to be basically putting both my GameSkinny stuff and my YouTube stuff on the one, so that you can just sort of see everything together. And I also do Indie Watch on GameSkinny as well. I basically put the video into an article, and then underneath that is a sort of condensed, more straightforward, straight to the point written review of it below the video as well, for those that might not want the nitty gritty details and would rather just have the very straightforward what's good, what's bad. So I also have Indie Watch on um, my GameSkinny profile as well. So that's pretty much it. Just I've been trying to make this as quick as possible, just to, because I do tend to drone on. I'll put the link to my GameSkinny profile in the description, as well as having an annotation here, and you can basically find any articles I've done, any reviews I've done, anything like that through that. If you wanted to create an account yourself for GameSkinny, you can, and you can basically follow me on through GameSkinny, and then once I have Twitter up and running and actually have stuff going onto it, you'll be able to follow me on that, and basically be able to see both what's on my YouTube channel and what's on GameSkinny as well. So that's pretty much it. I've tried to be as quick and as efficient as possible, and I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and thank you to all those who have subscribed from since the last video, and it really means a lot to me, and for all your comments and everything. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, and have fun.